Live. Hump day. Let's see what you got to say. Turn that down. Turn that up. I don't know who that was. Happy birthday, dude. How you been? Just hanging out here. See if somebody will come in here. They'll, they'll all chime in a minute. Hey, Ron.
How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing as good as a white man can do.
Finer than a frog hair split 4 ways, huh?
What's that? As long as it ain't split 4 ways.
Yeah, finer than a frog hair split 4 ways.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, how you been?
Not too bad, man. Glad all this holiday mess is over with, to be honest.
Yeah, just it gets to be a little. I had a great Christmas though, man. I went. I went to Deborah's older sister, and nephews and all that to have a big house and a barn and stuff and some outbuildings and a man cave and all that. And went there and there was nephews and nieces, grandnieces and grands, and just the food was great and I had a wonderful time. Like I got a kick out of the kids watching them opening the Christmas presents because they had like a boatload of presents.
Yeah,
And just kept handing them out and handing them. No sooner than you got one, you got another one.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me is little man just passed in November. And, this is the most aware he's been at Christmas so far. You know what I mean? Where he's growing, and he really, really enjoyed it this year. So that made my Christmas.
Hey, Sav.
I got to do a video for Savvy though. He sent me a box, and I'm gonna do a video on that stuff I got from him, and it arrived the day before Christmas Eve, so that was nice timing too. Hey, Colonel, the loud 7-Eleven asked if you're selling any silver. I guess I would go to you too, Savvy, because I know I ain't.
What? Selling any silver?
Yeah.
Well, yes and no. I'll sell silver. I'll do silver. Loud. I'm out of gas and air right now. I got the money. I got the money right here for the gas and air. Once I get the gas and air, I'm back in business. And whatever you want, if you've seen something you like or something you're interested in, just let me know here. Like, type it on this YouTube chat here. Cornstalk and J. Does anyone know what happened? to Mr. Blader channels. Yeah, I seen that today, G.
They
Man,
deleted her channel again.
what the hell is going on? These people are just, they're like reaching too far, you know? It's time people just put their foot down and said, that's enough.
Yeah, it's just like Facebook locking in my account and making me do all that junk last week to unlock it. I'm tempted to just delete it, man, and saying it was over suspicious activity, and it was a post I made where my friend had shared something, and apparently they didn't approve of what that was. There was nothing vulgar or mean or inappropriate in the post, but they still said suspicious activity, like my account had been compromised. And
Nice way to phrase it, G. Nonsense. I'll say it for you. Bullshit.
that's all it is.
Bullshit, buddy. It's a
Hey,
lot
I'm
of
gonna wreck
bullshit.
my shit.
It's like goddamn mind control.
It's the censoring that Facebook has started. Same with YouTube. They started censoring anything, and the majority of it's got to do anything. If they find out you're right leaning or on the right or anything like that, they especially target you.
Yeah, well, screw them. They're a little flaky anyhow, the way I figure it.
That's what's up, Loud. I enjoy metal detecting, man. My dad lives down at the beach, and that's a great time. There's not a lot of good places to metal detect where I'm from, unless you're into like Civil War relics and stuff like that. But this is a great group if you're wanting to get into learning about making silver and collecting as well, man. We're all laid back. And
I've been thinking about maybe selling my metal detector just because Kansas don't want anything to do with any of it. If it's in the ground, it belongs to them. Seriously, you can detect it, but if you excavate it from the ground, you're violating a state law. So yeah, I'm ready to sell my fucking $700 metal detector. I'm about done with this shit.
Have you looked into Savvy? I know around here we don't have that law for regular public lands, but now the parks and some of the state parks and battlefields and stuff, they're off limits. But you can contact the park management people for the state, and they'll issue permits for you to dig. You just have to dig plugs and put it back and all that jazz.
No, you can't. I've got all that. Here I've got a. Who the hell makes that? Lachey. Yeah, I got a nice Lachey and $150 some odd pinpointer. I sent Colonel the box for wrapping up a liquid lucifer bottle, but yeah, I'm about ready to let the whole fucking ball of wax go because they don't let us play over here. So
That's crazy, man. Like I never realized how strict or what kind of laws Kansas has until we started talking, and just the deal about the alcohol and stuff like that, man, and everything.
they got to make a whole 3.2% just for the goddamn state, man. I fucking hate this place.
And corn, I'm
That's
right there with you.
Army beer, man, for Pete's sake. That's what they serve you at the Army base. 3.2. That's not beer. That's beer tasting water.
I don't drink that garbage, but you got to go to a liquor store to get the regular beer, and so that's the only place we ever go. But yeah, this state's fucked up, dude.
Colonel, they don't even do that anymore as far as on post. Now, in garrison or stateside and regular base, during peacetime, you can buy whatever, but while you're deployed, the bigger, nicer places like Taji and Liberty or Kandahar and those places had old duels. That was the only type, was the non-alcoholic beer. That was it.
Yeah. Tastes like beer, but it's not.
It don't even taste.
It finally passed a law. It's going to go into effect the middle of next year. That, like Casey's, where I work, it's all going to be 5-0 middle of the year.
How you doing, Greg?
Doesn't make a fuck.
So-
We ain't gonna be here to fucking
so-
see it. That much I promise
So,
you.
you know, Ryan, I was telling Savvy that most of the liquor stores, at least in Jackson County, were the Rite Aids. And you can go in there and buy anything you want. But here you have to go to the liquor store to get 5.0 beer. Well, Kansas is going to finally come up to the 21st century and allow you to go to Winn-Dixie. Well, we got Price Chopper and Dillon's.
I bet you no, there's probably no booze throughs out there, are there?
No.
Ain't no fucking water. Ain't nothing up here but wheat fields, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Booze throughs, you can drive. It's the drive-through liquor and beer stores here, man. You just drive up and say, I want a fifth of this and a case of
no, that's Missouri. They don't play that shit.
Oh, no, we got drive-through liquor stores, but you go to someplace like Louisiana, you can order a Jack and Coke to go. And they put the straw on it with a piece of, like, masking tape, so you're not actually drinking it. It's not an open container. You can drive down the road drinking Jack and Coke, Hurricane, whatever, in Louisiana.
See, it's like that in Tennessee. There's no open container laws, so as long as the driver isn't drinking, the passengers can all drink while you're rolling down the road.
Used to be that way here back in the 80s.
Yeah, they got that open container law up here, which I think is bullshit, just because it's open don't mean I'm drinking it.
Yeah, I agree too, Colonel. It don't. When I was in the Army, at Fort Campbell. Fort Campbell's mostly in Tennessee, but the post office sits like 60 or 100 feet across the Kentucky border, so it's called Fort Campbell, Kentucky. But most of it's in Tennessee, and on the weekends, we'd all get drunk going out to land between the lakes and stuff, and everybody'd be drinking, but the driver on the way out there and back, there wasn't nothing wrong with that.
We fly down to Salem, Massachusetts every Thursday, man. Driver straight as an arrow, rest of us crooked as a dog's hind leg, man. We go hit that fucking bar, same place every Thursday. Man, come back hanging out the window. It's fucking 0 degrees, no shirt on. Whee! Fucking all.
Exactly, Corn. That's the reason I wish they'd slack up on the mountain water. As long as you're producing it for yourself and you're not profiting off of it, they ought to leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, how'd your Christmas go there, man?
I like my beer, man. I'm good with beer. Like I'll take a little sip here and there. Like my buddy Levi, he'll probably come over Monday, New Year's Day or the day after, bring a bottle of whiskey with him. We'll sit down there and split that. But other than that, I don't mess with liquor. Me and liquor don't get along real well. Let's say me and liquor and the law don't get along real well.
Kind of why you're supposed to stay in the fucking house drinking that shit.
Man, I used to, when I first got back from Iraq, right? You know what I mean? It's like my feet weren't on the ground 30 minutes and I was wasted. It was how everybody done. We had a guy you'd send back early from each platoon, or maybe 2 or 3, and they go back and get everything ready for the guys coming back stateside and get the area fixed and everything in order. So everybody always had 1 or 2 of those guys having sitting there with a couple coolers for as soon as you got back to company after you landed on the ground. You get tore up, and about 2 nights later, I'd been drinking and driving those past 2 days, and the old lady went ape shit on me. Like she's gonna whip my ass. So I decided to call a taxi. And it was like she had to wait on the taxi. And base was only like 2 miles away. So I said, screw it, I'll just walk. I'm not drinking, I'll leave the car here, I'll walk. I'll be damned if I get arrested for public intox in the middle of a cornfield walking back to post.
You can get arrested for drunk driving on a bicycle.
I was in the
Oh,
middle
dude,
of
we can pull some videos of dude doing it on a lawnmower and a scissor lift because that dude's hilarious.
I was in the middle of a cornfield, man, and the cop said he stopped us because we ran across the 4 lane. There wasn't no cars coming, but I guess it's the reason he stopped us soon as drunk and ran across the 4 lane. And we was walking through the cornfield when he lit us up and pulled us back over and said there'd been break-ins and just to show our military ID and explain where we were coming from. He put me in the back of the car for like 45 minutes and kept me there because I was a little bit rude to him.
Not you.
Shit, dude, I got locked up in coast of New Hampshire. I called that motherfucker in 3 generations in both 3 generations out of both directions. I called him out his fucking name. They pulled out these fucking meathead motherfuckers. I don't know what they fed them, but it included the product Miracle Grow. Well, I didn't say anything else for the rest of my weekend, but I learned to shut the fuck up. But I wasn't going quietly. I was like, fuck you, rah, rah. Yeah, I was tanked when I got in there. I was fucking dead sober leaving, though.
Oh man, I was just belligerent drunk, and my buddy's trying to be calm and shit. And the cop was asking him if we'd been drinking or are we drunk, and buddy was saying no, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm shit faced. You know what I mean? I didn't make it better on myself. He's a fat cop, and I was young and in shape and drunk. I made sure how fat and out of shape he was.
I've been drinking beers like you've been eating donuts.
Yeah, man, I was bad, dude. I laid into him on that and going to the gym. Then he called for backup, or his buddy just showed up, or whatever. And he was in shape, and started telling him he needed to get his fat coworker into the gym, and a few other choice words. It was bad. They should, if I was them, I'd beat the shit out of me.
I had a cop chase me down on a motorcycle one night, and I run up in a field and kind of spun out, and the thing died. And while I was trying to pick it back up and get it started, he figured out where I was at, come up there. I beat the living shit out of him. He called for his buddies. They come and got me. And it was the funniest shit.
I mean, those cops that night, I can't really say nothing bad about him because he sure was patient. And
Oh,
yeah,
man,
granted,
they do a job, but goddamn, like, find some goddamn criminals. What are you going? You going to stop my wife and give her a speeding ticket to justify your goddamn job? Like, give me a break, buddy.
that was my because the cops lay outside the military base.
Some real crime, You want to be a cop, and all yours is a damn glorified meter maid,
Yeah, I'd been back from Iraq like 3 or 4 days at that point, man, and it pissed me off to no end, and I was drunk, and it pissed me off because I was trying to do the right thing by not driving. You know what I mean? Because the wife had been getting pissed off at me. Taxi was going to take longer than it took to walk, so I went to walk, and I get arrested or detained.
You can't even.
And then
you can't walk no more, Ryan. You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't have a drink and walk down the street. They see you like stumble a little bit, and they'll pick you up for public drunkenness. For pizza.
Yeah,
I tried to run white shit up in England, and I can say for firsthand knowledge, New England, that would have been Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, has no knowledge of anything Ron White has ever done. They said, we're going to arrest you for drunk in public. And I says, but I was in the bar. And he says, well, you're not in the bar. And I says, I was thrown out of the bar. They threw me into public. Arrest them.
Oh yeah, Ron White.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's about it. He could have been doing a million other things, and thought I was trying to do the right thing and got arrested, and it just ran all over me.
I run sideways with them guys all the time. You guys know my personality. Me and them just don't mix, you know. Don't come talking shit to me, you know. I've been too many places. I don't want to hear your
Constitutionally, we have a lot more.
criminal justice bullshit. Get the hell out of my face.
Constitutionally, we have a lot more rights that people use every day just because they've gotten so used to cops and doing a lot more than what they can legally do. And just accept it. Educate themselves and know what we are allowed and not allowed to do, because it's more than what they do most of the time.
Nah, they tried to be judge, jury, and executioner all at once. And them guys, as soon it takes me like 3 seconds to figure out their attitude. And if they're like that, I'm like right in their face. I don't care. Take me to jail. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
I believe Savage got a more upbeat conversation. I mean,
yeah. I'm tired of being pissed off, man. Fuck it. Let's make some silver boobies up in this motherfucker.
You gonna do it on video?
I could do that. I went down and did a couple of pours, but it's been a while. But I deleted a bunch of shit when I left the M&Ms too. But.
Hey, Sam.
What up? Hey, you know,
I did something tonight.
JM Christmas stopped by the other day for you.
Who?
Christmas.
What about it?
He stopped by for Christmas, man. He gave me a package for the Colonel.
Where's it at now?
In my hand, because I just went outside today in 11.8 fuck you degrees and put a new alternator in my fucking truck, and I'm not happy about it. So JM Christmas heads out tomorrow. I got to do that for Grenadier too.
Okay, buddy.
So I got them. They're good, and I'm even going to give you the coin sleeve and the little velvet bag too, because you bought them.
Okay.
I want them, but you know, you bought them. They're yours. So anyway, that and a whole
whatever. You want mine back?
Grenadier beat me to the punch. Cool. Yeah, I'll get those out for you tomorrow, bud. I finally went out there and I fought and, well, pulled the alternator belt off, found a loose screw on the back of the alternator charged to the battery, tightened that back up, put the belt back on, started it, nothing but net. All right, fuck it. Dropped the belt, pulled everything off, dropped a brand new, you know, I didn't get a rebuild this time. Fucking that one bit me last time. And the time before, but so I put a new one in it, fired, put the belt back on, fired it up. Ding dong, Avon, let's go get a catalog. And the fucking truck's ready to go. So, yeah. Truck's back up.
And Mama's happy.
Mama's happy, but yeah, last day or two, she had to charge a battery in the truck all night so she could get up, drive to fucking work in the middle of the night with the headlights on and the alternator wasn't working.
And it's real fun at 1:30 in the morning going out there in the fucking dark and hooking a charger. Looking there, please start.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? Life's a bitch, man.
Then I come home.
I went about 2 months, man, when I had my 95 S10, but it was before I was married, right as I was going into the Army. And just didn't have the money to get one at the time, and the starter was out on it, but it's a 5-speed, you know. So I went 10 months with no starter. Just thank God where I live in the hills, you know, I'd always have to park somewhere that I could roll start it.
Okay.
Oh, she's like coastered that fucking battery charge twice. Once in the fucking middle of an intersection, and once in fucking at work or some shit, or mom's, or fuck, I don't know where. But anyway, so it's got a new one now, and it works. So crisis averted. I'll ship out y'all's 2 packages tomorrow.
Well, Ryan, when I lived in Sandyville, I
If
went to
mom
the
ain't
local
happy,
mom and
nobody's
pop
happy.
store, and there was this guy, and his car wouldn't start. I said, well, that sounds like a starter. I said, yeah, automatic or standard? He said, I got a stick. I said, all right, get in this some bitch. He said, what are we going to do? I said, I'm going to get your damn car started. So
Savvy.
I popped the clutch. I said, get this some bitch home and don't stop.
Yeah,
until you get
but
there.
see, with an alternator, I mean, a stick shift don't save you. That fucking battery charge still fires the plugs.
Well, that was just
Don't make a fuck what kind of transmission you got, but
You had a Vega mater? Yeah, that's what I had to do.
buddy put a 350 in one of them things. Couldn't put that hood back on. Remember that he couldn't put the hood back on, so he got pulled over like 4 fucking times within a month. And they told him he had 30 days to fix it. So he was like, "Cool, I got 29 left." And he kept driving it around town. He kept getting the fix-it tickets for the motherfuckers. Where's the boobs? You know, need to go, man. We need some silver boobies up in here, man. Boobies or something. I know I gotta finish that badge, that skull badge, and now that the war is over with the truck, now I can go down and get back to doing cool shit. And I got the Delft clay to add into the mix. I was actually gonna do Colonel's fucking mold between the other day and today, but fucking truck. So now I gotta go down and blast that out.
Have you by chance, man? Have you talked to anyone yet, or are you still waiting?
For what?
What he sent us.
Talk to? Oh no, I ain't talked to nobody. It's been Christmas. That's all respect, but yeah, it'll probably kick up this week. But no, man, we just hunkered down and concentrated on home. Things have been high enough stress around here without worrying about fucking dropping it and running to a new fucking bag of shit. So it can't go nowhere without a fucking truck. So
and
truck took over.
So I gotta give kudos to Savvy here. Monday was my birthday. I slept until what, 8 o'clock? And get up, and he's got me a cup of hot chocolate, got dinner, he brought me adult beverages. Yeah, I got me a good one here. Kudos to
That's what a respectful, loyal man does.
Yeah, gotta take care of business first.
Yeah, mom ain't happy, nobody's happy, brother.
That's right. And when she not happy, trust me, ain't no fucking buddy feeling no other damn way.
I'm English, Irish, Indian,
Starting to create their own silver molds, material-wise. Well, that kind of depends on what you're doing and the quality of the graphite you're making them out of, or you can kind of be like a couple of me and make your own fucking mold every time you make one. So if you just want graphite, I'm gonna say don't fucking do it, because whoever you bought it from just sold 2 more to your competition, and so fuck it. Find something cool nobody's ever done, make a mold out of it for that.
Hey, Lou D. Go to eBay and find some polyclay. It's like $7 from China. Take one of the little blocks, make something you think's cool out of it, and get the def clay set up and do an open pour in def clay until you learn what you're doing, and then do a closed pour, and you'll be in business, buddy. Just watch a couple videos. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, I got some extra Petra Bond over here, that sand clay. So if you serious, you want to get involved, I'm gonna tell you, don't buy a goddamn graphite crucible, or graphite mold. I mean, you're never gonna be able to make anything else out of it. It's gonna cost you $20 to $30, on an average.
Yeah, 30 or
That's gonna
35.
Yeah, and so you're gonna have to price, your part that you make out of it after you've cleaned it, sanded it, polished it, blackened it, whatever you're gonna do with it. After you do all that shit, you still gotta get paid in some way for your effort, and toss a buck or two into the mold. So, into the mold's purchase. So you're never gonna make shit. It's going to take you forever, and you're just going to dig a hole with graphite mold you're never going to fill. So find some cool design or a toy or something that everybody goes, oh my God, I got to have one of those in silver. All right, cool.
Like boobies.
Like boobies, and mold it, pour it, fucking mold it and pour it again and again and again and again. And you can do it for a couple of bucks, for the same price of a graphite mold that you can only make one thing from. You can spend the same kind of money on a whole shit ton of Petra Bond and make whatever the fuck you want. And so I'm going to say, yeah, don't buy a fucking mold. Go make your own with Petra Bond, and when you get good and you're getting better and you're ready to step up, move over to Delft Clay, higher definition mold
Hey, Sam.
material, and you'll be on your way.
Hey, Sam.
Yep.
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy like one graphite mold just to get started, to learn how to pour the silver.
And that's all I did. I own one graphite mold, and what do you know? Me and you bought the same fucking mold from the same fucking guy on the same fucking week. And it's the one graphite mold I own. So I say, fuck it. I ain't made no kind of my 20 some odd dollars back, and I'd much rather have Petra Bond and do something different every time than use a mold I can't use because somebody else already has.
Yeah, I don't like to do that either. As soon as I see somebody else has already made it, or I buy it, and then after I buy it, somebody comes out with it, I don't make it no more.
I told the woman, and I'm committed, I told her, I said, if I ever buy another graphite mold, I'm contacting the guy that's selling it to me. I'm buying every one of them he's ever made of it, and I'm going to have him agree that he never makes another one. Is that if this guy that we got those from, if him and I come up with a design, I'll buy every fucking mold of it, and nobody else is going to have it, and he's never going to make another one of it, or I'm not buying another graphite mold, period.
Yeah, well, that's what. It's probably getting easier now, but like when I started, like taking an original design and having it scanned and all that, and put into a file that the CNC machine would use and cut it out. And I mean, it was mine. It was all original. It was in graphite. But like, I never got my money back out of it. These things cost me $100, $200 for a mold. How the hell do you get your money back? You gotta make 1,000 of these damn things.
Well, legwork kernel, that's what with me when I was doing my sauces, creating labels, and I had to pay for somebody to design it, and somebody else wrote the little thing up for me, and buying barcodes and bottles and all this shit. It ain't cheap, but you got to get out there and hook it. And it ain't easy. Those are long fucking days at shows. You know, you get a Renaissance Festival, something like that. Long, hard, 15 fucking hour days. But that's the only way you're going to do it. Because you can't make money back trading.
No. I mean, there was one guy I was going to trade with. Who the hell was it? It was a Grenadier. He totally fucking. It wasn't a Grenadier. Somebody I was going to trade, he had like an old Kookaburra or something, and I was going to give him a newer one for it. Or no, it was a Libertad, and I was going to give him a Kookaburra. I don't remember. We're like really changing the way we're looking at our silver stack, and I got a pretty goddamn good idea of where I want us to go this year. And we play our cards right, and there's not going to be a whole lot of silver in our stack. You know, it's growing. We're gonna give it some new friends in a different color. Go.
You remember, Savvy? You remember that ancient Roman coin?
Yeah, I got one of them.
No, the one I did just a little while ago.
Oh yeah, it was about what, 3 weeks or so.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't like it.
Hey,
So
friend.
I tumbled it for about 12 hours, and I re-blackened it with some other stuff. Wait a minute, let me show it to you. This Johnsky here. Can you see it?
Not if you don't
Wait a
turn
minute,
it
I'm
on.
not on camera. What the? Come on, Dave. Get your shit together. Where the hell's it at? Okay, there's the camera. This Excel gel. I don't know.
Yeah, I got that.
Focus.
Yeah, that's the big old jars.
Okay. Well, this is like step 3 of testing liver of sulfur, because I tried this nonsense first. It worked pretty good. It's not bad, but it's expensive, and you only get 2 ounces. So I said, what the heck? I heard guys talking up these crystals. So I figured, well, I can get 4 ounces of them for less than I bought the 2 ounces for. They work like crap. But I took this XL gel. I don't know. Is that clear? Can you see that? I don't know. But it's coming up.
That's just a bomb.
But
Yeah, that's what we have. That stuff works great.
It gives you a mixture for 12 ounces. So I broke it down to 4 ounces. And what do I do with that coin? Well, I'll be goddamn. Oh, here it is. So I stripped it, and I did it again, I think it's supposed to be that. That's the orientation.
Cool.
But
Yeah, I like that.
no, nobody likes it enough to buy it, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes it that much. And I redid it in this other stuff. Man, 4 ounces of water, like about an eighth of a teaspoon of this stuff, and like instantly, I'm talking about within seconds, this thing is black. There's no toning, there's no red, white, blue, yellow, gold.
That Black Max stuff or whatever.
No, that's some other stuff that
you
I've
paint
never tried, Ryan.
Yeah, that's
I've been meaning to try it. I've heard guys talk about it, but I have besides the stuff I showed you, I have it's called Black Max, but it's not the same as the other Black Max. Black Max I have is like HCl, hydrochloric acid. It's like pool cleaner.
so yours is the bath. You're talking about the same baths I've been watching you give it when you blackened them before in your videos.
Oh, I've probably done one on all of them. You know, honestly, you know why I do videos?
Why is that?
So I don't forget. Like I can
I
look
got you.
back and like, oh, okay, now that was that, and you know, because I'm forgetful, so I have to have a backup plan.
It's CRS, huh, Colonel?
Can't remember shit. You got it, baby.
It hit me at about 38 years old.
I don't know when it started.
Yeah,
But,
that's cool, huh?
I'll tell you what, it's got a good goddamn grip on my mind right now, you know. I just sometimes if it's over 24 hours, I'll remember. Probably could care less, you know. Hey friend. Second hand at the bookstore. Save some.
Me and Ms. Mona, I think we're gonna stick a big fat fucking foot off into the gold world for 2017. 18.
Hey guys, Crazy Mater, I just jumped on this way. I'm warming my truck up for work tonight, so jump in this way.
Oh, how you doing?
Oh man, I forgot to do this. I need to do this every while.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Hey, Colonel.
Yeah.
Forget about what you were gonna do.
What'd I do?
You told me to say that.
Okay. I got you covered now.
Cool.
I got you covered. Let me find him. Let me find him. I know he's here somewhere.
Yeah, I'd be up a little ways, but not too damn far. He up there.
No, I'm up the corn stacking G.
Crazy Mater looks froze up, don't he?
It's cold here, yeah.
Hey, bud. Been that way. Hey, Ryan. Post something on the side chat for me, will you?
Yeah, on the YouTube chat.
On the YouTube chat, yeah.
Yeah.
Just put anything. Just,
Say hello to the goddamn troops, man.
yeah, the troops. Look, we got 6 goddamn people hanging. I don't mean that. We have 7 people hanging in here. And,
Damn it. Fail.
Didn't work.
dude, all done.
All right.
All done, Savi.
All right, cool beaners.
Oh, the chef's here. Another day in paradise.
Yeah, old Chef jumped in here, man. I ain't seen him ever. I like Chef stops by once a
Hey,
week.
Scully, come in here. We need to talk to you. I'm glad all you people are here. Really, just kind of makes my day, you know.
I enjoy it, Colonel.
Hey, well, it's supposed to be enjoyable, you know. If you ain't enjoying it,
Ain't no point in, are there?
nah, there ain't no point to it, you know. Why bother? Why would you go someplace that aggravates you?
It's cold as shit
Oh,
outside. Get in the fucking house.
Crazy Maker was talking about
Oh,
the liberal laws for the police, but
Yeah, that's in North Idaho, guys.
watch some of the First Amendment audits and stuff if you're interested in that. If you get time on YouTube, search for First Amendment audits and Savvy. What I got is what I got from you, man.
I just, I mean, well, it's still, you got them. I mean, go ahead, type them up, man. Tell the troops, man.
Oh, here. I got them in reach. Oh, yeah, that's right. I finally got my damn, my skull that Savvy poured, Colonel. That one that he had blackened and showed.
oh yeah. Can you show it?
I might be able to figure something out.
Let's see it. Come on.
Hey, Colonel, where's the video of you flying your drone for the first time?
Yeah, I totally want to see the drone video.
What? What is this now? What did I do?
I want to see that drone video. I'm dying for the crash.
Oh,
I wouldn't miss it for anything.
you know, we went outside. It was so friggin' cold. We went outside and we forgot a step. And we had the trim set wrong.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't zero it like we were supposed to.
Yeah, you can do that in the house, in the shop.
We skipped over that part, Savvy.
Yeah, that's why they have directions in order and they're all numbered.
And what did Savvy tell you? Read it 3 times and read it 4.
I told you, I said it, read it 3 times.
Well,
the battery is.
we skimmed it once.
Okay, see, that is simply a lack of fucking direction.
And so Donnie, my nephew, the guy that comes here and does the wood, held it in his hand, and I hit the button, and it took off, and it flew directly to the right, hit a bush, bounced off the bush, hit a tree, and crashed. No damage. Just, we didn't film it.
Damn it.
Calls here.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna elicit the assistance of Deborah, and I'm gonna tell her, don't tell him shit, just film it.
She was out there. We got so excited. It was Christmas Day. We were opening presents. You know what was going on.
I wanted to see the fucking bush get fucked up.
No, I didn't crash it.
Listen, you just fucking said it. You used that word, and we missed all of it.
I don't know.
I want to see Ryan typing the side, man. He ain't fucking typing.
I've been lazy.
Skimming. Hey, Skull.
Can anybody hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now. As long as we shut up long enough. How you been, brother? Scully. Come back. Hello. Calling Scully.
Not too bad. Just trying to get shit done. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. When you talk, yeah. I hit your video, the like button this morning. I got a new computer, and I've been like trying.
I have
to
a
get
huge
all
delay
the
for some reason.
stuff. I've been trying to get all the old stuff on the new stuff, and you know what that amounts to.
It's interesting. It'll all come back to bite.
You guys say you got an echo.
Well, and then corn.
What the hell is that in front of Hillbilly's name? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Looks
One of them Craftsman's or something, man.
looks like a fucking wrench.
How they get one of them fucking things?
Oh no. Must be a computer glitch or something.
I just noticed that shit, you asshole.
Yeah, we had a little chat about that. Welcome to the circle. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, I appreciate that. It's actually pretty cool.
He gave one to Sally, why not run?
I don't know what it means, but I'm assuming it's pretty cool.
It means now that if you go over there and like mouse over the Grenadier and you see them little 3 dots that pop up on the right side of what he's saying, you can put that little dude in timeout. You can just make him go away permanently. So hang on to the wrench tightly.
Oh, I see that now.
Your responsibilities are deep.
So what happens if I put a user in timeout?
It deletes everything they ever said in the chat, and they can't talk until time is expired. If you say block, you are actually adding to the block list that particular user on Colonel's channel. So
Okay.
you've got damn near the same power he does.
Diggity dog diggers.
Bye, Grenadier.
Goodbye, Grenadier.
No, don't do that. This is like a forum, you know. You have to discuss this with the other wrench holders. So funny.
Hey, friend, I'm not sure about what Canadian coin collecting sellout M&M eating motherfucker you've been talking to, but since the guy that I'm thinking you might be referring to, which isn't the correct spelling, by the way, doesn't know his shit from a hole in the ground because he's never done any of it, so he doesn't know fuck all. And people should stop listening to that motherfucker. I had a great time.
What's going on? Wait a minute. Ho! Stop the bus. What the hell's going on now?
Oh, hey,
I
friend.
let this shit go by me once before, not again.
On the side chat over there, a friend done heard shit out of some asshole, don't know shit's mouth, acting like you fucking know something and spreading fucking horse shit.
Who?
Well, fucking read the side chat. I'm not gonna throw the little punk in the fucking bus again.
Hey, Tommy,
I drove the truck. I drove it last time.
Oh, goddamn it. You know I don't want to touch nothing because I'll fuck it up.
All you gotta do is look on the side, man. But if I touch it, I'm gonna wreck him again.
Now, are we talking about my GPO? Is that where the fuck we're at?
I ain't said nobody's name. A friend referring to somebody with a bad spelling in the last name. So I couldn't say with ultimate certainty.
What happened? What did we do? Did we do something?
All right, man. See, look, man. You always make me be the fucking bad guy. My GPO running his face about shit he don't fucking know nothing about. Talking about it takes $300 to $400 to start pouring, and a friend just said it. So fuck the little Canadian coin collector and his little fucking M&M friends and all this horse shit they got people believing.
I see. Look, I can't listen to one thing and read the other. It just don't work for me, Savvy. So I apologize.
I feel purged for the year 2017. I'm better now.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my dog. Y'all go on back.
If he had $400, start fucking pouring. That's all I can say.
You know, Colonel, listening to you and Savvy talk, I'm actually really proud of myself that I managed to get a range.
What was the question?
Nah.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yes, Oh yeah, you're down in the weeds.
I'm down in the weeds.
Yeah, no, it sounds good now. I don't know, maybe.
I had to get off the computer. It wasn't working.
Okay, buddy.
What was the question about pouring?
Oh, like for $400, you could start pouring silver.
You can pour less. You can start less than that, but all you need to start pouring is a torch,
Yeah,
a map gas torch, a crucible, a little bit of either Petrobond or Delft, or if you want to go with a graphite mold, and you're set. That'll start you pouring, and a little bit of borax.
what?
So you're looking at probably $150 to $250, and you can start pouring.
Well,
Taz, there's a fucking slinker we ain't seen around these parts in a bit. What's up, Taz? How's the kangaroo in the backyard?
Baby.
Baby, that was her name.
Taz is here.
Yeah, Louis D. It doesn't cost $300 or $400. I guess $300 or $400 if you're going to go extreme to get started. That $300 or $400, and you're going to be started really nice. You have a nice setup. That's not including a electric kiln though. That's just with torches.
No, the kiln's 400,
Exactly.
and then you don't have nothing to pour it into.
No, I would suggest just starting with either Petrobond, or if you want to spend a little extra and get Delft. Delft just makes it a little easier. You get a little more detail with Delft and a little less cleanup.
Yeah, but the learning curve is a lot longer than buying a graphite mold and putting 2-3 ounces of silver in the furnace, and you pour it, and whoopie-doo, I'm fucking happy.
Well, honestly, if you're just starting, I wouldn't try pouring large amounts. I would start pouring very small amounts, maybe an ounce or two or less. And
No,
like Savvy said, Petrobond's the cheapest way to go and the simplest. You can get a G.I. Joe figure or a simple ring or even another coin and just press it into your Petrobond and pour into it. You know, start with open pours. I wouldn't start trying to cast though with a closed pour because that takes a little bit more experience in
I don't
working
know,
with.
Scully. I just know how I started. So, like, that feels right to me. You know, I'm not trying to bust anybody's stones here. You know, but I never mind.
No, what are you thinking, Colonel? How did you start?
Graphite pours, graphite gravity pours that I had custom cut, and it costs a lot more than $400 to get started. Well, I didn't buy the gas and air bottles, but I had to buy a new set of hoses and the blast furnace I call a torch, and just started buying molds and pouring silver, making bronze and copper and just sterling, pouring sterling inside, outside, you know. I like the inside stuff, but the outside stuff really come out cool. Except the back look like shit, you know, it's like copper. And like porosity.
I'd love to be able to pour copper. It takes so much to get that metal hot and melted and rolling. And my best torch, I do have oxygen acetylene, and I mostly use the acetylene. And even with that, copper being, you know, over 1900 degrees to melt. That's hard to get to with the torch.
Oh, I I probably couldn't do it if I didn't have my big WS bottles and my big oxygen and the rosebud. I'm right on the borderline, Scully.
But you've got a good setup.
Not getting it.
You got a nice setup though, so you could actually do it a lot easier. For me, I've tried. All I end up doing is every time I try to use copper in one of my little crucibles, I end up covering the copper with the borax. It just wants to coat it because it takes so long to get the copper hot. And then once the borax covers your metal, then it's even harder to heat it up.
Hey, Scully, can I tell you the way I do it?
Absolutely. I would love to know.
Do not fucking put borax on it. If you're heating it in a crucible, heat it with your torch, get it hot, screw all that shit, that little shit floating on the top. Don't worry about it. It'll come out in the wash and just pour.
And there's a lot of metallurgy science involved in that, because that particular alloy has a lot of what we would call impurities in it. And as soon as you add borax, it instantly starts separating those, bringing them out of suspension. And now you've got like something totally different. So if you're not working with pure, you're going to rip the pure out, the impurities out of it. And then and now you've got the impurities shielding, the actual metal itself from the heat. So yeah, there's a little bit of metallurgy in that comment.
Yeah, copper is definitely difficult to pour compared to silver.
And sterling is too. In an open pour, sterling, to use a B word, it's a bastard, man. It just, they look great in a closed, like a gravity pour, like in a closed chamber where all the impurities and just the bullshit comes to the top of the sprue and the runner. But I don't know.
Yeah, I even tried to do sterling with the new guns I'm casting, and I was having a little problem with that as well. That's why I just stuck with 999 fine. That just is super easy to pour.
They're totally different. You know, that little difference between 999 and 925, you would think, oh, that's nothing.
It's huge.
Think again.
925 has all kinds of anti-tarnishing and hardening materials in it. Just those other alloys, copper, magnesium. They don't play nice when you go melting them down and keeping them mixed up. Got to keep the shit mixed and pour it. If you go putting borax in sterling, you're actually purifying the silver itself almost on a level. Bringing those impurities to the top, stir them with a carbon rod, you're doing the same thing.
You're removing what you put in to make the sterling. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying, borax separates the metals. Sterling is a combination of it. Kind of seems like you're going in the wrong direction putting that shit in there.
Gotcha.
You see it, Colonel?
What's that? What you got, buddy?
That's a sexy bastard right there.
me see this.
Look like some kind of kook.
Kookabear.
Big old graded and shit. PCGS even. Shit.
Went top shelf on that one. What
Oh,
grade is it? Turn that around again.
MS69.
Oh, 69. I can't tell the difference.
yeah, 69 and 70. It's hard to tell the difference between the two of them.
I mean, with a naked eye, you can't tell the difference.
Hey, I could probably look at that coin and never.
That's a lot of horse cock.
2017 though, I really like it. So I got that from Savvy. Everything I'm gonna show here in a second, I got from Savvy in that package I was talking about.
Oh yeah, what don't you get from that fucking guy? Is he still around?
Got some Zombucks. The currency of the apocalypse.
50 Zombucks apiece.
Standing Liberty.
Starving.
Starving Liberty.
Yeah, starving, standing liberty.
Don't pay attention to my fingernails. I washed my hands before down earlier.
The Saint.
Yeah, I like it.
That one was from, what, the Double Eagle? No, it wasn't a Double Eagle. Starts with G. Jenny something or another. The Dying Eagle. That's from the Flying Eagle, yeah.
Did you ever get your Sobek coin, Savvy?
Yeah. Package arrived from the Colonel last week. Him and I jumped on the same order, and so
This one-
yeah, we both got one. The Seated,
Yeah, it's one of my favorite.
also known as the Slayer dollar, says it at the base of the chair it's sitting on. It's a Slayer dollar.
How did I lose it?
Kind of like to starve it myself, but
I melt them fucking things.
yeah, I know you melted the one I didn't fucking have, the Mercdium, and like, fuck it, I'm selling all of them.
It's only silver, Savvy. Don't get upset.
Yeah, my little
Christ.
Billy, he likes
You think I was cutting an inch off your dick or something, for Christ's sake? You know?
Yeah, there's the skull. That's a nice looking little skull right there.
That's the one I got off Savvy.
Looks like somebody antiqued the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it, man. The way the antiquing was on it.
It's always different, man. You know, that's something I like about that. I don't know. I'm in this groove here. Like, everything seems to look better antiqued. No, screw all that bullshit. You know, I'll make the parts shine that I want to shine, and blacken the rest.
Yeah, that Mayan round that I got from British Columbia last week, I'm totally blackening the shit out of that thing.
But I really liked all those I got off Savvy. He was straight up with everything we done, and he put in something extra that I didn't show because it was completely unnecessary. But I really appreciated it, and I'll respect it and take care of it. But that's the
1 ounce, 5.56 round with a hemp rope and beads. Yeah. Do that in there. Merry Christmas. I got another one. It's done in a tannish colored hemp rope, and that one's taken off into a different direction.
I really appreciate it. That was the last thing I was expecting, so it really was like a little an actual Christmas present to myself because there was something in there I didn't know about, you know.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna tell you that fucking spoils a surprise, but hey, there's a 1 ounce that ain't so suck.
A beard. Taz says a beard makes a man look antique. Yeah, I'm antique, Taz.
I think he's silvered. I think it's all it's the evaporated silver falling on his beard. It makes him look silvered.
And he's actually a redhead.
Yeah, he used to be a redhead, but
The silver settled in the beard and turned that color.
yeah. Grenadier is actually working on the muttons, man.
Yeah, Elvis was in the house.
Yeah, Elvis is in the building, so Grenadier is working on a set of mutton chops that so far don't look too damn bad. I was actually impressed.
You going for Elvis or
My middle son was in the mutton chops, and they didn't look bad. Like when you let them grow in, they're pretty cool.
Couple more inches of length, man, and he'll be Wolverine. He's got some muttons on him now. Our little Grenadier has grown up. By the end of the year, it'll all be like, Mr. Grenadine, sir, welcome. Pleasure to have you here with us.
I guess it'll be dAy or something like that at that point, won't it?
Oh, that sounds pretty important.
I forgot to put this up. Right here, you want in?
So let's see. What else we get right around this Christmas time?
when you're already showing your skull here?
Yeah. Got the mug. Woman got me a really nice. I had a nice one. I think I may have said it the other day, but this gal walks up to the door, knocks on the door, and I didn't recognize the old girl. I answer the door and sneak out the door so the dog don't eat her. And the gal turns out to be the mother of the wife that lives next door. Her and her old man, two little kids. Yeah, good people, seem like. Well, that was the mother of the woman next door. She hands me this big old bag, says Merry Christmas on it, and she said, I just wanted to thank you for looking out for the neighborhood, watching out for my daughter, and chasing off the hoodlums and wanderers and stealing folk and all that. And I just want to say thank you. And you're welcome. And I give her a big hug, and I come in the house, and she'd give me a really nice card, little $1 scratch ticket that ended up winning $2 instead, and a bottle of Crown Royal in a bag.
Oh yeah.
Just for looking out for the neighborhood and her daughter living next door. it was really nice. So I've chased so many people off of this fucking street, man. I lost count at like 4, but I don't miss shit, and Marcius don't miss shit. And before Marcius, I had Tig, and he didn't miss fuck all. So yeah, we keep an eye on it thing. You know, if they'll rip off my neighbors, they'll rip me off. So always keep an eye out for things. But just got a little thank you from a stranger, you know, at Christmas, and it was her mother I'd never met.
But
Why?
I don't know if I want to bring it up, but what's the shit with Laura Blade's channel? I just don't get it.
I don't know. Did they wreck her again, or what? Did they wreck her completely, or?
I think so.
I'm going to check right now, so I'll let you know. This channel was closed and is no longer available. So either they wrecked her, or she got just sick of their shit and told them to go fuck themselves. So either way, the Laura Blade channel is no more as of right now.
No way, really?
All the videos and stuff they took away to begin with the other day, that's a big hit to take and decide whether or not to keep on going. Maybe she'll come back with a new channel or something.
Well, this was actually her second channel. She had another one before, and she come back, and then YouTube ripped everything. Well, they closed her whole channel, and then in dialogue, they renewed her latest video and one other one, and now the whole channel's gone. So either
I
they
just noticed
swapped
that.
her or she walked away.
That's
illicit
so
gambling
much.
operations.
Either
No,
way,
if she would have closed it, it would have said closed by her. YouTube closed it.
You know, if I was her, I'd have closed the motherfucker the other day. I'd have had a farewell salute, fuck you, have a nice life, and I'd have closed the fucker. Which is about what I'm getting ready to do to my channel too, now that the M&Ms went south. I would have written before I did.
easy, savvy.
Yeah. Don't want to, you know, hurt the sensibilities of the new and impressionable. All right, yeah, it's your chat, your rules. My bad.
No, it's
Use my
okay.
fence.
Look, hey, no skin off my nose. I didn't lose nothing over there. I don't have to go back, but I just don't want carried on. It's like old business, you know. It gets boring after a while.
Cool. Let's do that. I like that.
Let's talk about today. Fuck yesterday.
11.8 degrees and a new alternator in the truck. Fuck my life.
In Western New York, it's 11 degrees.
No, it was fucking 11 degrees when I swapped the alternator in my fucking truck.
Oh, I don't. Wait a minute. I gotta go.
Oh Christ, he's gonna Google it. I gotta go take a piss.
It was 1 degree when I went to work at 2:30 this morning.
Yeah, I woke up at 5 a.m. It was 1.7 Fahrenheit outside.
Y'all got that constant wind in Flatland in Kansas, don't you? There was always a wind where it was flat at Fort Campbell.
Well, where we're in the northeastern part of Kansas, so a little hilly. We're not the total flatlands.
Okay.
But yeah, yesterday at work, I smoked 2 cigarettes in 7.5 hours because I go outside, take a couple puffs, and say, "Oh fuck this." Go back inside and say, "Oh, I'm drunk." A couple more puffs, go back inside. So saves your lungs, I reckon, because you ain't smoking as much. But Jesus.
Anyone else hearing that loud buzzing coming across their stuff every once in a while?
Hush. Go she back talking. Dog's back talking.
Very lively right now.
I've lost the fucking YouTube chat, and I have no answer for it.
Colonel.
I don't understand this bullshit. I really don't, Ryan. You know, it's like it boggles my fucking mind. You know,
Anytime
just
somebody
hit a
says
button
something, Colonel, just
and
say I
shit
was
is
drunk.
gone, and you don't know how to get it back. Alright, I'm gonna shut the live chat down because I don't know what the hell's going on. Nice talking to you folks. We'll see you later.
Later, people.
Goodbye.